I'm thrilled and honored tonight to be able to give tribute to my friend, Alice Speck. I first met Alice when I was a teenager, the Atlanta Temple Corps. I remember when she moved to our town. The first time I saw her, she was a beautiful girl, tall, dark hair, beautiful brown eyes that Bill fell in love with. And from the moment we met each other, there was a kindred spirit. And little did we realize that in the months and years ahead, that we would have so much in common to enjoy. She was a beautiful Christian girl who loved the Lord, who wanted more than anything else to seek God's will for her life. I really, really love that about her. And she became my friend, my dear friend. A few years later, we both ended up at Asbury College. What a wonderful time we had there. And it was at that time Professor Lee Fisher said to us, Alice, Eunice, Evelyn Powell, I want you to sing a trio for me. And we had never sung before, but it was the beginning of a lifetime of music together. Alice was a friend who could bring out of space from anywhere just a wonderful wit. She had a great wit about her. And I remember her saying, I don't think we can do this. And then we all said, Professor Fisher said, yes, you can. And it was really an opportunity for us to broaden our own spiritual lives as we went around to little Kentucky churches, went to his aunt's funeral to sing this trio of ours, which then led to the Living Word trio. And that was an experience as well. Alice was the straight man, or woman, I should say. And in those days, we would get up behind or in front of the camera, and we had to memorize all the songs that we sang, sometimes 3 and 4 verses. And Evelyn and I sometimes would trip up on our words. And when that happened, the cameras were shut down, and we'd start laughing. And Alice would turn to us and say, okay, girls, we can do this. We can do it. And so we were grateful for her and for her ability to keep us straight. Alice then and I went on to Chicago, and Gary and I were married, and Alice came along, and we soldiered at the Chicago Temple Corps. And at that time, we were both school teachers. And Bill took one look at Alice, and he fell in love. And I'm so glad you did, Bill. I'm so glad you did, because both of you have had a wonderful ministry through the years. God has used you. And there was no one who could do Detroit like you did, both of you. There was no other couple in the Central Territory who could have done what you did for that city. And we're grateful for what Alice and Bill did through the years. To be able to sing for you tonight is not easy for me to do right now, but I'm going to do it for my friend Alice because I loved her. And I love this family and her girls. And I want to say to the 2 girls, your mother loved you so much. And she prayed for you, and we prayed for you. And we know that tonight, in this service tonight, God can do great things for all of us. Bill has asked that I sing a song that is entitled, In Heavenly Love Abiding. After we hung up with Commissioner Cooper, I started thinking, I did this a long time ago, the classic number, And who did I do it with? Alice, the contralto, and I sang the soprano part to the classic piece of In Heavenly Love Abiding. So tonight we're going to use an old tune, but hopefully it'll be a blessing. And if Alice, if you're looking down from heaven, will you smile for me? I need it. Okay. In heavenly love abiding, no change my heart shall fear, and safe is such confiding, for nothing changes here. The storm may roar around me, my heart may low be laid, but God is round about me, and can I be dismayed? Wherever He may guide me, no one shall turn me back. My shepherd is beside me, and nothing can I lack. His wisdom ever waketh, His sight is never dim. He knows the way He taketh, and I will walk with Him. Green pastures are before me, which yet I have not seen. Bright skies will soon be o'er me, where the dark clouds have been. My hope I cannot measure. My Savior has my treasure.